Welcome to the 200th edition of the Journal's That Was the Week That Was show, or what's happening in the Highlands area this week. Let's get started. A tragic auto accident, which occurred on Friday, December 15th in Botetourt County, resulted in the death of 24-year-old Kyla Sowers of Clifton Forge. Her Dodge Caliber was struck by a southbound Kenworth tractor trailer. The 2023 Iron Gate Christmas Parade was held last Saturday with all its usual vigor and a wide array of floats and emergency vehicles. The results are now on AlleghenyJournal.com. Photos and video are now on the Allegheny Journal's Facebook page. Also, last Saturday afternoon, the Hot Springs Christmas Parade was held in Bath County. The Bath County High School Marching Band also was on hand to entertain the crowd. Many photos and a video of the parade are now on the Allegheny Journal's Facebook page. Both the Clifton Forge Police Department and the Clifton Forge Fire Department were on hand about noon last Saturday, giving area kids a first-hand look at their equipment and vehicles near the historic Masonic Theater. Photos are now available on the Allegheny Journal's Facebook page. The Allegheny Highlands Arts Council announced its annual Madrigal Dinner will be held on Friday, December 29th. Advance reservations are required. Please call 540-962-2787 for tickets. One of the many special productions held each year at the historic Masonic Theater is the Shenandoah Ballet's performance of the Nutcracker. On Sunday afternoon, the Allegheny Journal was on hand briefly for the event. Many photos are now available on the Journal's Facebook page. The Virginia State Police have charged Micah Allen Godfrey, 24 of Clifton Forge, for attempted malicious wounding in the officer-involved shooting case in Clifton Forge on December 8, 2023. At the completion of the investigation, the findings and evidence will be turned over to the Allegheny County Commonwealth Attorney's Office for review. Princess Isley White received a harsh rebuke on Monday in the form of a 25-year active sentence as a result of her conviction in a child abuse case here involving a 22-month-old victim in 2022. There's much more on the case right now on AlleghenyJournal.com. West Rock's Covington Mill announced the winner of its annual Christmas card contest as well as its Christmas ad art contest earlier this week. Many entries were received. The winner of the card contest was David Hazlett. Ad art winners included Jenny Neal, Taylor Wolf, and Heather Brooks. There's more on this subject now on AlleghenyJournal.com. The Allegheny Highlands Chamber of Commerce and Tourism and owners John and Kimberly Fink celebrated the renovation of the old parsonage house in Clifton Forge with a ribbon-cutting event on Tuesday. Photos and video are now on the Allegheny Journal's Facebook page. The Allegheny County Circuit Courtroom was the scene of two important legal events on Monday. First, newly elected Sheriff Kyle Matt Moore was officially sworn in by Court Clerk Deborah Byer. And shortly thereafter, more deputies of the Sheriff Department were officially sworn in as well, with Moore later briefly addressing them about things to come. There's video and photos now on the Allegheny Journal's Facebook page. There was a bit more on Court Clerk Deborah Byer's plate on Monday as well. Allegheny County Covington Commonwealth Attorney Ann Gardner took the oath of office, as well as her two assistants, Lauren Cassell and Sean Moran. There's video and photos now on AlleghenyJournal.com. And now a word from our sponsor. Two of the most important items approved at Monday's Allegheny Highlands School Board meeting were the Capital Improvements Plan, presented by Eric Tyree, and the creation of a baseball and softball program at Covington Middle School this spring. The third annual First Responders Children's Foundation Toy Express event, held on Tuesday at Clifton Forge Town Hall, was a huge success. 60 families showed up, with about 150 kids receiving free gifts. The official report is in from Allegheny County Commonwealth Attorney Ann Gardner on the shooting case in Clifton Forge at the Oak Hill Apartments last June involving Leonidas Tamanini. After repeated orders to stop and after getting tased, he kept coming at officers with a syringe. He was then shot by a Clifton Forge police officer and later died from his injuries. The full report is now on AlleghenyJournal.com. The Allegheny Highlands Christmas mother, Becky Perkins, released a detailed thank you note to the entire community on Wednesday. She even added a poem. There's much more now on AlleghenyJournal.com. Recently, members of the Mountain Gateway Community College staff dressed up to support their favorite sports teams during Spirit Week. Others wore their tackiest outfits, while others gathered for a Roadrunners rally. West Rock recently made a significant contribution to the Allegheny Highlands Economic Development Corporation, which performs marketing duties for the entire region. Becky Johnson of West Rock joined with the AHEDC's Brian Thompson for the photo. 14 Allegheny High School students were recently inducted into the Allegheny High School Beta Club, a group which recognizes academic excellence. It takes a GPA of 3.55 and an SOL score of 500 or more to join. There's more now on AlleghenyJournal.com. Allegheny Highlands Community Services has launched evidence-based parenting classes to help area parents navigate the often challenging job of raising children. Classes begin on January 9th and will be held on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 a.m. to noon. Callahan Elementary student Braylee Boggs is the winner of the 2023 Holiday Card Design Contest, the school division announced. There's more now about the competition effort on AlleghenyJournal.com. The new Mountain Gateway Community College Career Center recently hosted its first employer, with Angela Nicely of the Omni Homestead Hotel and Resort showing up to speak with students about job possibilities. A big celebration was held on Wednesday at the Sharon Elementary School in recognition of the school being named as one of the top 100 elementary schools in Virginia by U.S. News and World Report. Community leaders, Allegheny Highlands public school teachers and students, as well as staff from Allegheny High School, were on hand for the event. And thanks very much for joining us today for our 200th show in this series. With more than 18,953 Facebook followers now, your readership is very much appreciated. See you right here again next week, and Merry Christmas to every single one of you.